Hi everybody. Hope you're doing okay and that you're not sizzling in the heat, that you're cool and calm and collected in the best way possible in this 107-degree heat. That's just craziness here in Texas, South Texas. So I just got an exciting something in the mail. Ta-da! The Texas Poetry Calendar 2021, just in time so that all the things that I'm scheduling can go on a 2021 calendar, because I now have one in my hands. If you don't know about this book, the thing is, it's full of poems by many, many significant Texas poets, and it is also a calendar. So on one side of the page you'll see poems. This one's by me. I'm going to read that in a minute. And on the other side you see this wonderful planner that you can actually use if you like to. And then every day when you're planning and looking up the day, you have a poem to sustain you. Some of the poets I'd like to mention who are published in this issue are Emmy Perez. I have not met Emmy, but she's quite well known in these parts. Charles Darnell, I've published Charles. Jim LaVia-Haviland, I've published. Loretta Diane Walker, I've published. Patricia Kagan, I've published. Carol Coffey Raposa, many have published. Recent Texas Poet Laureate. Martha K. Grant, dear friend, and accomplished poet. Nancy Firestein, now she's a fun one. If you haven't read Nancy, you got to read Nancy. Her poems are always so humorous and poignant. Cindy Heiser out of Austin. I've published Cindy. Many, of course, have published. She used to help edit the Texas Poetry Calendar. No longer does that, but is busy at work on her own books. Ruth MacArthur, I've published and met. She's a hoot. She has a new book out. Sarah Colby, I've published, has a new book out. Carolyn Chatham, a San Antonio poet I have not met, but I'm friends with you, Carolyn, on Facebook anyway. Hope to meet you soon. Sandy Stromberg out of Houston, I've published recently on Formidable Woman Sanctuary in the Ringa that we just finished. Moby Warren, of course, fabulous founder of Stone in the Stream poetry group, of which I am a member, and established poet in her own right, also with a new book coming out from Finishing Line Press. Patricia Bigelow, dear friend, and love her poems, so always so calm and pastoral. I haven't read the one in here though, so maybe not this time. And finally, Linda Simone, also someone I've published previously, either by in my recent publication, Terrifying Wind, which is a collection, an anthology of poems about the vulture. Now, they're not all about the vulture. Some are about the vulture, the lifestyle of the vulture, the habitats of the vulture. But some of the poems are just mention the vulture somewhere in the poem and they're about many, many wonderful things. This is an awesome book, available on Amazon, Purifying Wind through Moon Shadow Sanctuary Press. Back to the Texas Poetry Calendar. I love this poem. I had so much fun with it, and I am so pleased. I thought it was a perfect fit for the Texas Poetry Calendar, and I want to thank editor Tony Burnett of Kallisto Gaia Press, and also this issue's editor Jeanne Sanders for choosing my poem. Work boot at the dog leg on Ammann Road. Coming back from comfort the way the back way, there it lay on its side. I saw it as I cornered the curb. A black work boot on black asphalt, barely visible in the waning gibbous moon. A solo wardrobe escapee. Wayward garments make me wonder, what happened? Was the sound of the cement mixer finally too much? All day the tumbling rumble. Was he sick of being stuck in construction mud, washed down with a cold hose at the end of the day? Was it the daily ride on the headache rack, the never-ending trek to the job site up at 5, not getting off those feet till 9? Overworked, underappreciated. And always the guys stopping for a pint, never thinking to ask if he might like a drink. Or was it that last uncalled for comment from the right boot, his lifelong mate, that made him jump? Thank you so much for listening. Give me a little comment below if you liked what I'm doing here. Give me a like, thumbs up, a heart shape, whatever you like. And be sure and get Texas Poetry Calendar. I'm going to give you the link in my post. Do it. Presses, artists, poets, we're all dying here. So help us out. Buy a book. Thanks. Bye.